Bob, you mentioned earlier that the report that came out today shows it a little lower.
Yeah, a little bit lower. It's patchier too, they're saying. We're going to get to that in a minute. The Palm Beach story that you read about the red tide, that's on the East Coast. They don't normally get it as much as we do here on the West Coast, and we've had a lot of east wind, and that's been beneficial. It's going to continue too, it looks like, that easterly wind over the next at least 5 to 7 days, unless we get disrupted by some sort of tropical system that we are monitoring down to the south. Casey Key webcam showing the beach there. The water's not too bad. The beaches look clear of any kind of marine life in terms of dead fish, and the latest report has come out, the midweek report, and some good news on that is that the red tide is lessening across Sarasota, Manatee counties, as well as Charlotte County. It's still there, but it's not as high concentrations. We see one area we're still showing up with a high concentration there just south of Venice, but we're noticing not present too. A lot of that right nearby the high concentration, so it is patchy, and you can take it up north too near Siesta Key. That's not present. Also near Big Pass, which had been in the red, the high concentration just about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, and low concentrations being reported in the north end of Anna Maria Island. So it may be good news temporarily. We'll see how it plays out with that steady east wind. A lot of times it blows all that red tide out, and the tide tends to change off toward the west in that case. We're going to continue to see that easterly wind. You see these low clouds here in the satellite imagery moving off to the west. There's a little disturbance right here in the upper levels of the atmosphere. That's going to give us a little bit better chance for some showers tomorrow afternoon, but not a lot. We don't have a lot going on there right now. Things are fairly quiet around this area of high pressure, which is bringing us that easterly wind flow, and that will stay with us, as I said, through Thursday, Friday, and even into the weekend. Now, the sea breeze has not had a chance to develop, so we're not getting even a little westerly wind in the afternoon, but once in a while you'll see a pop-up shower or two, and so we'll keep a very small chance for an isolated shower through the next couple of hours as things work out. There's that little area I showed you right there, a little piece of moisture. Right now we're getting some of that dry air in place, but a little bit of that will work its way over in our region tomorrow afternoon and evening. So tonight, a brief shower, not out of the question, but most areas staying dry. Clear overnight. Start things off tomorrow. Sunshine and temperatures pretty comfortable, low to mid 70s, and then a chance for showers coming into play just after 3 o'clock. And with no sea breeze, we don't expect a widespread heavy rainfall event for a long period of time. What you will see, though, is a possibility of light to moderate precipitation for a short period, pushing off toward the west. Similar on Friday, but not as many. Just 1 or 2 lone showers are in the forecast, so good news for football Friday night. The news down south is that this system is poorly organized. It's not even a low pressure yet. It's a broad area of low pressure. And it looks like it's going to be moving off to the northwest in the next 5 days. Now, the National Hurricane Center, 30% chance of development, no chance over the next 2 days. And that's simply because of these strong upper level winds. You see the clouds moving in that direction. And then the low clouds are actually kind of moving in a counterclockwise direction. So it's a broad area of low pressure right here. It's soon, though, to move off to the north where conditions will become a little bit more favorable, say on Saturday and Sunday. And we'll have a better handle as to whether that's going to develop and where it may be heading by the latter half of the weekend. Well, we know this has been developed. This has been developed for over a week now, and it continues to spin out there in the Atlantic. This is, again, Leslie, which is now moving back northward. It is the 6th hurricane of the season, and as far as the forecast path and track goes, it takes it off to the north and then eventually to the east, almost back to where it started about 10 days ago. The next named storm, by the way, is Michael, followed by Nadine, and then Oscar. Temperature 86 degrees in Sarasota right now, and as far as our forecast goes, our high today, by the way, was 90, which was above average, and current temperatures into the mid-80s. For boaters tomorrow, winds will be a bit brisk, northeast at 15 knots, and then the seas running 2 feet, a light to moderate chop on the bays and inland waters. The extended forecast then is calling for a chance for showers tomorrow afternoon and evening at 40%, drops to 20 on Friday, stays there Saturday. Weekend looking pretty good, just a few late day showers on Sunday, and then we'll be kind of keeping an eye on the tropics next week. A chance for showers Monday through Wednesday. Back to you.